The prisoner's dilemma is an exciting idea from game theory, which is all about figuring out how people make decisions, when what happens to them depends on what everyone else decides too. The concept of the prisoner's dilemma was formalized by Merrill Flood and Melvin Drescher at Rand Corporation in 1950. Albert W. Tucker later gave the scenario its prison sentence interpretation and the name, Prisoner's Dilemma, in a talk he delivered in 1950. This scenario quickly became popular in game theory discussions because it succinctly represents the conflicts between individual and group interests. Picture this. You and a friend, let's call them Alex, find yourselves in hot water after a late-night adventure goes wrong. You're nabbed by the police for a bit of mischief that's serious enough to have you pacing the cold, echoey floors of a police station's holding area. The authorities, however, hit a snag. They know you and Alex are up to no good, but their evidence is flimsy. Good enough to pin a minor offense on you but not the main act of mischief they suspect. In separate interrogation rooms, the cold, hard tables feel a million miles apart. You and Alex sit, alone, mulling over your fates. Then comes the twist. A police officer lays out a deal so tempting it feels like a lifeline in a stormy sea. Blame your buddy, they say, and you walk free. Your friend. Not so lucky, they'll bear the full brunt of the law. But there's a catch. If Alex blames you and you stay silent, you are looking at a harsh sentence. The same goes the other way around. Now, if you both stay silent, the police have to resort to charging you with the lesser crime. One they can prove, resulting in just a slap on the wrist for both. It's a no-brainer, right? Stay quiet, and you both get off easy. But human nature has a funny way of throwing curveballs. Whispered doubts begin to creep in. What if Alex cracks? I'll be left holding the bag while they're out there enjoying freedom. These thoughts gnaw at you and Alex. The biggest kicker? If both Alex and you decide to point fingers, thinking you'll outsmart the system, you end up with a sentence that's harsher than the slap on the wrist but not as devastating as the maximum penalty. It's a moderate sentence, but it's still time behind bars, a result that leaves you both worse off than if you trusted each other and stayed silent. So, what are you going to do? Trust that Alex stays silent or drop them in it to save your own skin?